Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Honeybee Farmstead. I'm Mel. If you're new here, welcome. It's really good to have you, and we hope you stick around. And if you're one of my amazing, loyal homestead visitors, welcome back. Today's going to be a pretty fun day. Different day for me. I have no children today. So Grace is staying with my sister in Northam for the weekend. My sister's got 3 girls and a little boy, and Grace is really close with Skylar, the 3rd little girl in my sister's family. So they're having the weekend together, which is pretty cool. I remember when I was a kid, cousin time was one of my favourite times, so I'm sure she's having a lot of fun. And the 2 boys, so Jackson and Noah, the 2 middle boys, they are with my brother-in-law, so Alex's brother Dale and his partner, and they are 4-wheel driving. So they're doing a 4-wheel driving course this weekend, and they had like a spare seat in the car, like the second passenger, to keep them company, because they're both using their own 4-wheel drives. So yeah, Noah and Jackson are doing that for the 2 days, so Saturday and Sunday. And they'll be back Sunday afternoon, which is pretty exciting for them. We don't, in this busy, fast-paced world that we all live in, we don't often get a lot of time to see our family and get to know them, and I think it's really awesome that they're taking the time to do that, like checking back in with just slowing down and going back to what's important. So then I've got Brocky, and Brock is off with Mitch again this weekend. He's having a camping, fishing, 4-wheel driving sort of catch up and adventure with some other YouTuber friends of his and some old friends of mine from Northam, Scotty Belshaw. They're actually in our wedding, Scott and Michelle, his wife, and we still have a lot to do with them, which is a huge blessing to us. They're lovely, lovely humans. So yeah, that's them taken care of, and Alex is at work. Bugger that it didn't pan out that we could actually spend some time together without the kids, because I actually can't remember the last time we did that. I've been thinking, when was the last time? And I just don't know, to be honest. So that's a shame, but instead, what I'm doing today is we're doing something different. We're going over to another farm, another homesteading channel that I met. We met through YouTube, which is one of the huge blessings of doing YouTube. Like I've often said to friends and even other YouTuber friends, that for me, it wasn't about getting monetized and all that sort of stuff like most people do it. It was for the community and the connections. And I tell you what, I have been so blessed with that. We've got Corey and Amanda that we've met since we've been doing YouTube. Alyssa, which is where we're going today. We're going to Rustic Groves Farm to see her family, and we are purchasing some alpacas off them. As you know, a good friend of mine, Chanel, and if you don't know, go back to that video, I'll link it below. A good friend of mine, Chanel, brought me over 2 girl alpacas, and they are doing wonderfully up the back with the sheep, all the mama sheep that we're giving them a break from their babies. So the alpacas are up there, just keeping them company and keeping predators away and doing what they do. And she sort of reached out to me and said, hey, we've got some alpacas on our property. Are you interested in getting a male for your ladies? And I was like, do you know what? That's probably a really good idea. As you know, we love babies on this farm. So why don't you come along with us, and yeah, we'll bring in the alpaca herd and we'll go through them. They're actually looking to sell all the alpacas. They want to go in a different direction. So we'll meet them all and check out the alpacas and show you, what they've got going on with their farm. So let's get cracking. All right, we've got the float hooked up and we're on our way. However, I did want to have a chat with you guys. I just watched one of the coolest, most eye-opening, I've had my eyes open for a long time about this particular topic, but it's so great to see other people, especially so influential. Like for me, I've been watching Jess from Roots and Refuge in America, yes, but for a long, long time, like at least the last 6 years. She is amazing. I love everything she stands for. I watched her video today, and I think it's titled "The System is Broken." My goodness, what a beautifully worded, spectacular video that was, and so well called for as well. Like, I urge you guys to go check it out. If you haven't already seen it, you probably have, but if you haven't, go and check it out. It's seriously just great, and share it as much as you can, because it's such a positive message of hope for what we can create in our future. It aligns 100% with my belief system and why we're doing this as well. And I was watching it, and some people, depending on where you are in life, could possibly go, oh, that was so negative, that was so depressing. But if you were those people, maybe think about making a change wherever you are. Like, even if you are you don't have a massive farm or whatever, you're in a rental house or in a small apartment, every single person has the ability to do something. And I just love that in her message. It was so great. The process of homesteading is not an easy one. I'm just going to say that right now. Like, there has been so many times, and I know I talked to some of my homesteading friends about this, when it happens. There have been times where I've just gone, you know what, it just would be so much easier to get a little house in town and just buy our food. Like, it's so hard doing it this way. It's not always like that. I don't always think like that, but sometimes when I do get on that train of thought, it is kind of depressing, yes, but it comes in waves. It's seasonal as well. Like, we've had some rains and already our paddocks are greening up, so I think all of us are rejoicing at the moment, at least here in Western Australia. I'm not sure if, I think you guys over east want it to stop raining, right? But wherever we are, whatever challenges we're facing, know that we are on the right path. We are stewarding our land with everything we have, and we are taking care of our animals, and we are sharing our knowledge and our, what we've learned, and, we are learning from each other as well. And, one massive part of that is the Australian homestead community. You probably all on it already. I've talked about it before, but when I was watching this video of Jess's, I just thought, it warmed my heart, seriously. It made me smile. It wasn't a doom and gloom thing for me. It was like, I am so honoured to be a part of a spectacular group of people that are doing this. Like, I think there's, at last count, there was just over 1,200 of you that are on the page, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, whether it be generational or stuff you've just learned, sharing your recipes and gardening tips. It's like, seriously, you guys, you probably don't get the gravity of how important it is what we're doing, like, together as a group, as a community. That has been what's been lacking from our world. Community. Loving your fellow human. I don't know how many times a day or a week, because most days I stay on the farm these days because it's quite negative don't know how often I hear it, like if I'm at work or just in a general social setting, I don't know, weddings, wherever, people saying things like, I hate people. And I just think, what? You are a people. Like, why do you hate people? I love people. Yeah, there's some crappy ones out there. And right now, we are actually dealing with a really crappy one in our own situation. Like, I'll just quickly go into it, but it's, you know, like we've been to court. You may have noticed that my mood's a little bit down in my last few videos, but we've really been getting put through the ringer with our rental property. And we only rented it out because we've had a foray in renting before. We've moved to different houses, and you know, the selling and buying of houses doesn't always align. So, you know, when you can't sell a house, you rent it out for a bit because financially we can't afford to, you know, Alex does work on the mines, and it is a common misconception that we must be loaded, but it's actually not true. We get taxed at the highest bracket. We rented our house out, and I probably shouldn't ever do that because I think with my heart. Alex thinks with his head more, and I put a woman in there that had a lot of kids and was from domestic violence, and I have had my own experiences with that in the past. So I guess I was heart-led and I let her move in. And she did have good references too. I'm not 100% heart-led. I did check all that, but she refused to move. She's not paying her rent. She's not paying her bills. She's, from all my neighbours' accounts, damaging the house and things like that. And there's very little we can do about it. In this country, it is not worth renting your property out. The amount of heartache and struggle and fight that you have to have just to get your own house back. Our legal system is completely flawed and basically geared towards the lazy and the entitled. So of anyone, I could definitely sit back and go, ooh, I hate people. But that was just one rotten apple. And to be really honest with you, in general, I love people. I'm raising I've finished raising my oldest son, but I have and am raising 5 little people. If I walked around saying I hate people, what does that say to them, you know? Plus, you know, you are the energy you put out. You get back the energy you put out too. So if I just love on people, I generally am surrounded by amazing, loving, sweet, kind human beings, and I'm about to go and see one now, and it's really great. Like, this YouTube thing has really been such a blessing to me, and you know, and my kids, and I'm sure Alex would say so too. We had a lot of fun with they're not on YouTube, but our other homesteading friends that we've connected with on social media platforms.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second, I won't change my mind.
Hi.
Hello.
So we're here with Alyssa from Rustic Groves. We're at Rustic Groves. It's a beautiful property. And we've got one of the herds of alpacas are down here already penned up. And we're going to take you guys out to see the other guys. I think we're bringing them in, aren't we?
Yep. We're going
So Paul and Casey are on the quad bike, and they're going to meet us down there, which gives us a chance to talk.
Yeah.
I'm really curious, and we talked, and I thought I'd really love for my viewers to hear your story.
Right.
But so where you came from and why you decided to come out to the farm and start homesteading.
Yeah, so we were down in Perth. We had a really, really busy life, doing all the rat race things that you do. And it kind of got to 2020, and as you know, the world went crazy, and we kind of went, this is enough, like we've had enough of this busy rat race, not really spending quality time, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we had the opportunity to move out to the farm, and we wanted to do it for a slower, simpler, more mindful life instead of you know, just rat racing around and not actually spending quality time with family and all that sort of stuff. Like, we just realised what was important and wanted to build a life around that, pretty much.
Wicked. I think that's at the heart of what a lot of people are doing, right?
Yeah.
Why this farm?
Because this is where Paul grew up, and we had an opportunity to come back out here. His parents are elderly now, and someone needed to take over the farm, and we decided to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's a great, like, to be able to do that, you wouldn't have had to look for property, which was impossible at that time.
Do you know what? We were actually, before that opportunity came up, we were actually looking around at properties. And yeah, they were few and far in between.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to get your foot in the door with some sort of property around here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were very lucky.
This area is spectacular. Like, we'll show you little bits, but you've got quite the view here. And
it is pretty.
How handy to have already so many resources to use.
Yes, that is definitely a bonus.
That's awesome. All right. So have you got any, like, what's your plan moving forward?
So it's been a working sheep farm for 50 years, and we want to be more self-sufficient. We want more homestead-like qualities on our farm. Like, it's always going to be a sheep farm as well, but we want to do all the other things. We want to work permaculture into our farm, which is a pretty massive deal for us, which is why we were previously looking at properties, so that we could pursue that a little bit more. So yeah, we want to improve the land. You know, it's farming land, conventional farming land, so we want to improve the soil. We just want to leave it better than what we found it, basically.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And do you have any struggles as a partnership in making those decisions? Because I know that my husband and I, we do, because we've both come from different types of farming.
Yeah.
And so every now and again there'll be a discussion come up, and it'll be like, because he wants to grow crop the conventional way to feed our animals.
Yep.
And I don't want to lift the soil. I want to repair the soil.
Yep.
So that's one thing that crops up for us.
Yep. Totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am very, very lucky and fortunate that I have a very understanding husband. I got into permaculture first, and once he could see how into it I was, I explained it all, how everything works to him, and he actually really got it straight away.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing! Like, why do people not do this?"
Yeah.
So we've been really fortunate, because when we've been back here, we've been here about 2 years now, and we have been trying to implement that sort of stuff. So you know, we are working towards no-till. We don't spray chemicals.
That's wicked.
All that sort of stuff. So he's actually on board, which
Yeah.
is, you know, like you said, it's half the struggle sometimes.
It's 100% the struggle.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm quite fortunate in regards to that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to the teamwork.
Yeah, like, he does kind of revert back to his, like, what he's been taught, how he's been raised, but he's pretty quick. Like, once I try to go, well, you know, do we want to be doing that? He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I have that
you know,
internal
thinks about
struggle.
it, and
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it's actually been a learning curve, and like something that we both figure out together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, it's
I love it.
quite good.
I love it. And this is the man of the hour. This is Paul and their lovely son Casey. We are down with these guys. Look at them. You've done all their haircuts. Did you do that? Far out. You're good. I think they won't look as pretty when we do it.
So the one on the far right.
Yep.
That's mine, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's the male. The rest of them there are the females.
Yep.
Yep.
He's quite a bit bigger, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's noticeably bigger. Yep.
And he has different wool as well.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah. His wool is.
That's why she's being protective, maybe. That's what makes them so formidable with foxes and things. Right?
Yeah.
Their faces, when they're shaved, almost look like kangaroos, don't they?
Yeah, they kind of almost do, don't they?
Yeah,
feel
he's
better.
very soft.
Yeah.
Work up that vomit. I've been spat on so many times. It's gross.
No, they spit a bit when I'm shearing them, but yeah, they're normally pretty good.
If you grew up on a farm, like people carry on about how bad it is, but if you grow up on a farm, it's really not. Like, it's not that bad. Hey, Mama. Grandmama.
Yeah, this one's
Grandma. Hello, sweetheart. That's a good girl. Oh, yeah, she's heaps different.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Oh, hello, sweetie. Oh, goodness, you are soft.
Yeah, she's super soft.
You are so soft.
Oh,
And very pretty. You're very pretty. You could be a YouTube star. Look at you. Don't jump out.
she's very cute. She's got the nicest little eyelash.
When you're shearing them, do you need a different head than a shearing head for sheep?
You're meant to,
No, it's
isn't it? There is a specific
not-
alpaca one.
no, that's combs and cutters. So there's meant to be a different alpaca comb, but we just use sheep combs,
Okay,
and we just use it on an electric handpiece.
like a Heineken, like handheld electrical.
I'll grab it out of the shed.
Yeah.
Because we had
So-
one of those.
What that does is it just shears them
Prettier.
shorter
Shorter?
than what they would be, isn't it?
Than what you're supposed to.
So
well,
a
than what's a
alpaca
typical
one has
alpaca shorn.
less teeth on the comb.
Okay.
So where the sheep ones have more teeth, so it actually drags the wool in.
Yes, okay.
So,
Still looks fine.
but yeah, with the
Yeah, well, it still
handpiece,
does the job.
Yep.
The
Got to
electric,
use what you have.
the electric handpiece we use is one that you just plug straight into power, so you don't actually have the shearing head.
Okay,
So it's more mobile.
that's good. He's so pretty,
He is, yeah.
and he's a lot quieter and sweeter than those guys look. They look way more feral.
They are.
Well, I also think it's because they're scared of him.
Oh,
So they're, being a bit standoffish, and he's like all confident, and because he knows he's the boss. Whereas they're kind of like, oh, hang on, what are we doing over here?
all right.
We shouldn't be here.
He's going to kill us. We are Crips,
So-
not Bloods.
Yeah.
We do not belong.
Yeah, so I think like that is why they're being standoffish as well, but they are also way down in one of the back paddocks usually.
Yeah.
Where these ones are closer to the action all the time.
Water's getting deep now. Water's getting deep now. Follow me around. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down.
That's it. That's what you normally do when you travel, is you sit, don't you? Come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Go to mama. Go to mama. Come on. Good girl. Come on. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Look, she's got her foot there, that's all. I don't want to hurt her. All right. Come on, girlfriend. Oh, it's okay. Come on. Good girl. Up, up, up. Go up with mum. She'll stop freaking out when you're up there. Come on. Come on. put the baby at her face. Just go that way, around the side. Yep. So she can see that she's safe. There you go. That's quite a pose. That will probably be my screener. We had a lovely day and we did a massive tour of the farm, and they live in pure paradise. So I just want to thank them for welcoming me into their home and for the beautiful day that we had together, and the gorgeous alpacas that we're now adding to our farmstead. Check out the beautiful sunset on the way home. Let's see how they travelled. Oh, you're all looking good and happy. Hey? You did good. Now, as a general rule of thumb, we don't let any animal out of a trailer or holding yard in the dark, because they haven't had a chance to orient themselves to the situation they're in. So they don't know this property, they don't know where the fences are, they don't know the other animals, they're just completely flying blind. So they're going to stay in here tonight because I got home later than I was expecting. However, we're going to put a yummy feed in here because this little mama is feeding a baby. I'm going to keep him contained, but I'm going to push it over where he can share, and I'm going to loosen his, but I'm going to keep him on a lead because he is not related to these guys and did not come out of the herd here. So I'll just let this young lady off. Come on. So she can be with her baby. I'm just going to pull you. That's all right, sweet pea. Let me just let you off. That's a good girl. There you go. There you go, my love. There you go, sweet pea. So she's off and able to have access to the food and water. And I'm going to make his rope a little bit longer so he can reach the food and water too. Yeah. It is not advisable to ever let an animal loose on your property when it does not know the surrounds. It's actually cruel. They could fret, run into fences, cut themselves up. Mum and baby could get separated. You probably can't even see the bubba back there. But there she is. Yeah, so we don't want any of those little mishaps to happen. They will be perfectly fine in here. I'm quite okay with the poops being in here. They're nice and contained and they're safe and nobody can get to any of them. And they can get to know each other here. Yeah, nicely. So I'm going to get the hose and fill up the water. I think we're popping the water. Actually, I'm going to clean that out. That's gross. We're going to pop the water just here in the center so he can reach and she can reach and she can also reach the feed as well. And then we should be good.
Wait, Mum! It's a baby!
Do you want to hop in and have a look?
No, I don't want them to be.
Do you want me to get the baby for you?
Yeah.
Come down here.
Wait,
No, don't hop in. You'll scare him. Get down and we'll go through the side gate.
I knew it was a... What was it?
Look at the face. Isn't she cute?
Oh, wait, which
That's
one's
a
that?
boy.
That's a boy. That's a...
They're two girls. That's Mum and that's her baby.
Aww.
Aren't they sweet?
Where are we going to put them?
Over with the other girls.
Oh, I thought these were the... I thought these were the girls.
No, there's two other girls over there, remember? He's going to make babies with them.
Which one's a boy?
That one, the boy.
The white one?
Yeah.
Aww. It's so adorable. I knew it was an alpaca.
Look how cute she is.
I know. I can see it. Thought it was going to be a baby rabbit.
Undo the backs and I'm going to get Grace the baby so that the baby can't escape and not get across.
Maybe take the baby across first.
Well, I want everyone to go together so we have two, like you guys.
She might spit at me.
So the mum's got a halter on, but her lead rope's up the front. So Grace, I need you to open the side door and go and untie the lead ropes, please.
Hey, baby.
Isn't she cute? Look at, she's going to try and run off.
No, she's not.
There you go, puppy. Hello, baby. It's a cute baby. Aren't you? What do you want to name it, Grace? It's a girl, so it's going to be a girl name.
Okay, that's easy. Rose. Now I call it Shadow. Her name's Shadow.
Her name
What
is
does that have to
Shadow.
do with
That's a
Roo
lovely
face?
name.
Why does it have a kangaroo face? And,
They do have a very kangaroo looking face, don't they?
yeah, big eyes. And
Big eyelashes.
stuff.
So
Kangaroo.
everybody meet
Shadow.
Shadow. And what's her mum's name gonna be?
Her name's gonna be Brownie.
No, she doesn't care about the mum.
That sounds yummy. What about Ghost?
No.
Ghost.
That one's Ghost. Ghost
Okay,
is
yep.
the boy.
Brock's named the boy Ghost.
Is that Ghost? Is that the... Yeah, that's one.
That's the boy.
And I will name the monk and the girl one be Bella. No, Rosa. Rosie.
No, we've had that many
Yes,
rosies. Hi, Mina. You naughty little rat bag.
She ran the full road. Yeah.
All right, so we just...
At the shake first.
Okay, so what we're going to do, Grace, do you want to go in there gently? And what you do is you get one hand under her bum and one hand under her front legs.
She's gonna spit at me.
Spit at you. Yeah, they do. That's their defense mechanism. Could you click this on her halter?
Can't believe that mask.
It's just a bit of...
Tell Mina to go.
Baby girl.
Oh, Smooch. Hey, Smoochy.
Okay, so what am I doing, Mum?
And Raven.
Can you top me through?
Okay. You can...
Did we get her first?
You could... Yep, just step over her and clip her halter on.
Please don't stand up.
No, gently. Just gently and calmly. It's sudden movements they don't like, love.
Hello, Ghost.
Can you walk up beside Ghost and untie his as well? Because I'm going to need to hold him. What's wrong? What's wrong? He won't hurt you. Just nice and calm and quiet.
Go on, spit at me.
They
They're...
smell a lot like a roo too.
Do you want me to pick her up and get her in your arms? Yes. Mitch, can you hold this? Oh, watch out. She's coming. Come here, sweet.
Is she light?
She's not that heavy, no.
Oh.
She's so fluffy. Do you want to feel her?
Here you go, Mitch. Oh, she's so light.
You want me to hop
Hold
in and
her.
untie that one?
Yeah, can you? He'll be very calm. Just untie it.
I go Shadow.
Oh, hi, Shadow. Listen to the sound.
He's a bit
Oh.
more aggressive.
No, he's just a bit more scared. He's not... They don't really get aggressive with humans unless they really have to. So... It's okay, little
Just let him have
Shadow.
a little rest.
All right, so I want you to walk. Is it too heavy for you? Because Mitch can carry her.
She's very light.
Why don't they want to get up?
Why don't they? Because they're scared. They're terrified. You got hold of her? You good?
Mhm.
All right. Do you want me to do it, Mitch, and you hold the camera?
I don't know.
Yeah, ready? I'll show you. It's kind of, they're very sort of like they do the stubborn thing. Remember when Vinny was here? This guy's a lot stronger.
Oh, no. Oh, crap.
They make a lot of weird sounds, but they're not nasty. Just don't want to
Mitch, would you like me to hold the camera and you hold his baby?
That's a girl. Yep.
It's going to be hard to change.
You want to control her head, so get right up here with one hand and hold
Okay, you
underneath
hold
here,
the baby.
and then she'll just walk alongside you.
That's
Get close. They don't kick. They're not like cows like that.
If they did kick, they wouldn't hurt as much.
Oh, come on, sweet. You probably have to drag. Drag a little bit. Come on, love.
This one's called Shadow. Hey, Shadow. Mama, he has Shadow.
Underneath the legs. Yeah, that's it.
Move.
That's it.
Come on. Papa.
Coming up. Go on. Mina. Go!
Get. Mina, puppy.
Mina. You just go.
This way I've got hold of him. Because he's the most help.
I whip my hair back in.
Ooh.
Mina.
Lock Mina in the float.
Come on, Mia.
This guy.
Yeah, I got her.
Have you got anything to tie her on?
Yep.
Tie her in the float.
Don't let go of her.
You're right there, bitch. She pulling your pants down.
Oh, you want to go? Yeah.
I need to switch sides because my bad ankle is on the wrong side.
Who do you have, Mitch?
Hold it.
Hey.
They make.
Not really. They're not overly strong.
Yeah, I know.
They're just feral.
I'll be behind.
I'll see you stuffing like
Watch your mouth.
stuffing.
Sorry.
Go on the side, loop your arm around its head, and walk.
Stay.
Kind of drag the head and
Oh, their bum's bony. She loved it.
If you left him at the end of a lead rope. Is the gate open over there?
No one's even done it. You did. You did. You did.
You
Come
did. You stubborn?
On. Oh, you.
Do you want to switch?
No, I don't want to switch. I don't want to hurt myself.
You just have to not be afraid of them.
Well, you want to do something?
I'm not afraid of that.
You're afraid of it?
Not afraid, it's asleep.
Poor thing. She's that scared she'd rather just play dead. I didn't think they played possum.
Come on.
I could. I wonder if I could just tow him like this,
Tow him.
or whether he'd try and charge at you.
Tow him. If he charges it, you just duck and fucking
No, no, no. I'd have to grab him again.
It's okay.
Someone needs to put the camera down and help me.
Come on.
No, me and Mitch will grab an arm and a leg.
Come on, girl.
I reckon we can. Fucking with it. Losing your teeth. Yeah, we'll get him over first. Yeah, Mitch, hold this while I take her.
You're going to put her over the fence?
Yeah, I'll put her over the fence.
Yeah.
Good job, Mitch.
They're all legs, eh? Legs and neck.
Would you like me to hold her? Hello. Horse. Can we bottle race her? Can we bottle race her?
That's it.
Can we please bottle race her?
You are very scared, aren't you?
Come on. You go forward, Miss, with the baby. Go to the start. That's it. Straight through.
I'll be the last one. It's alright.
That's it.
Now she goes down here, this is going to be a nightmare for her.
Stay.
Hang on, sorry, I've got.
Motorbike drag?
I'm just doing this.
Mitch,
Mina!
switch.
Ignore her, it's just noise.
Switch.
I'm just being attacked by Mina.
Come on, stupid.
He's got tiny balls.
She won't hurt you.
No, she had to go. She ran into my arm.
Alright. Alright.
I'm keeping her on
No. No halter, no nothing. So let her off the halter.
I whip my hair back and forth. 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 Mitch.
Me?
Because I'm getting attacked by meat ants.
So am I.
Oh, there's meat ants. There's 4 meat ants.
Fuck, I was going to tag her. Oh well, I forgot.
We'll catch them later.
Later.
That's it. Stand by the gate. That's it. Perfect. Oh, you're hungry.
You gonna go me on?
Wait, Crocs. He's not going to go you. Their thing is to flee.
We need to come around and let them out.
Nah. Let her drink. Mina! My brand new shirt. Shout out Screen Prints. They're like, wait, I can see some hot yogurts over here.
Oh, her leg. I want to stop her and help her.
Same.
So I tried to dance, just go for
Yeah, but they think we're going to hurt them. That's the thing. I hate that. Like, if it was one of our hand-raised lambs, they'd come over to us like, owie, look, mum.
a bit like smoked in that when they kill them.
Here they come. If we stop, let them be. These guys have seen them now.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down.
What a mission. Anyway, that was it. That was the end of our very big weekend, and all the alpacas are together, all the sheep are together in a beautiful lush paddock that's growing all sorts of good greens. So I hope you liked that video. Sorry about the frowning. There we go. Hope you liked that video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and comment below with any hints, tips, tricks, that sort of thing. And subscribe if you haven't already. That would be such a huge favour to us. And until the next video, take care of each other and bye for now.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind.